Good morning all of you. So today we are going to solve few extra questions on chapter number 7, that is congruency of triangles. So you are doing chapter number 10, that will be continued, but today we will do some extra question from chapter number 7. You can take it as a revision. Okay, so first question is angle POR congruent to angle SOQ if angle POQ congruent to angle ROS. So this question will be clear if you see this diagram. See this figure very carefully and correlate which angle they are talking about. Okay, which angle they are talking about. So it is is this will be congruent if this is congruent. So what is given in the question? POQ angle is congruent to ROS angle. Okay, so from there we are going to prove that angle POR is also congruent to SOQ. Okay, so now let us see which angle they are talking about. So this is already given in the question that they are congruent. Okay, angle POQ congruent to angle ROS. Which angle is POQ? POQ, this angle. This angle is congruent to which angle? ROS. ROS. Okay. So this angle they told they are congruent. Now you know already that what do you mean by congruency of angles? What is meant by the congruency of angles? Recall? What do you know about the congruency of angles? Congruency means same shape and size. So when we are talking about congruency of angles, which things are equal? Yes, when we are talking about congruency of angle, that means angle measurement are equal. So if angle POQ congruent to angle ROS, then their measurement also equal. Measurement of the angle POQ, how much degree it is? If it is x degree, the value of this angle be x, then value of this angle also equals to x. Measurement of the angle equal if the two angles are congruent. Okay, so from this given thing we are getting a new idea that this two angles will be equal. Now from there what we have to prove? It is already given. Okay, now from that what we are going to prove? We are going to prove angle POR congruent to angle SOQ. Angle POR, this angle. Angle POR congruent to angle SOQ. SOQ. So, what is given in the question? This angle congruent to this angle. Okay, what I have shown with black line. Those two angles are congruent. So from there we came to know that if they are congruent, then their measurement will be equal. Now from there we are going to prove that this angle will be congruent to this angle. Will this angle congruent to this angle? So now you think how to think over this type of question. Now you think how we can get angle POR. How we can get angle POR? This angle how we can get from angle POQ? From angle POQ, because this is given in the question, we will try to get the POR from the given part. Okay, so from POQ how we can get POR? Just think, from POQ how we can get POR? You just think about those two angles, POQ and POR. Yes, you're very right. By adding this angle. So from this angle, this is given in the question POQ, already given in the question. With this angle, if I add angle ROQ, I will get the POR angle. Now the same way you think, how I can get SOQ angle from ROS? from ROS, how I can get this angle? From ROS, how I can get SOQ? Yes, by adding this angle. Okay, by adding ROQ angle with this angle, we will get total angle SOQ. So what we are getting? We are adding the same angle both sides. In order to get POR, we are adding this angle with this angle. Similarly, to get this angle SOQ, we are adding ROQ with this angle. Okay, so let us write. It will be more clear to you. So it is given. What is given? We are writing that first. Okay, so it is given angle POQ congruent to angle ROS. Okay, therefore, so from this given part, what we can tell, that angle POQ measurement is equal to angle ROS. Angle POQ measurement equal to angle measurement of ROS. Okay, now we are going to add an equal angle both sides. What is that? ROQ angle. Okay, so adding angle ROQ both sides. So both sides of the equal to, we are going to add this angle. So what we will get after addition? So angle, so first of all write down. So with angle POQ, what we are going to write left hand side? ROQ. Okay, equal to, this equal to. Okay, now ROS is there already. Angle ROS plus, again right hand side also we are adding this term. Okay, equal term we are adding both sides. Angle ROQ. Okay, so one thing you just remember, we want to keep this equal to, so we cannot add unequal terms. Okay, so take for example, if we have 4 equal to 4, we know 4 equal to 4. So if I do 4 plus 3 one side and 4 plus 2 another side, will they be equal? No, because same thing, we have to add same thing, then only it will be equal. Now you see 4 plus 3 7 and here 4 plus 2 6. So they are not equal. So make them equal, I have to add the same number which I am adding left hand side. So both side, in order to keep this equal to, I have to add same number both side. Okay, now you can see 7 equal to 7. So same thing we are doing over here. So you can easily see these two are already equal. I want to keep the equal sign, that only. So same angle I have to add both sides. Then only this equal to will be there. Okay, if I add unequal angles, that equal to will not be there. Okay, so you can easily see ROQ I am adding left hand side also. ROQ I am adding right hand side also. Okay. So now you add both the angles and see which angle you are getting. POQ plus angle ROQ. POQ plus angle ROQ. So you will getting this complete angle POR. Okay, once you see by yourself, you will be getting angle POR. Okay, so angle POR. So after addition, we are getting angle POR equal to. Now, angle ROS plus ROQ. Angle ROS, this angle, plus ROQ, this angle. So you will be getting this complete angle, that is SOQ. All of you see by yourself, are you getting SOQ or not? SOQ. Okay. Now you just tell the opposite thing also. So you are knowing if two angles are congruent, we can tell. If two angles are congruent, what we tell? The angle measurement are equal. We can tell the just opposite thing. If angle measurements are equal, then they will be congruent angle. Okay, from this what I am writing? From congruency, we are just getting that angle measurement equal. Now angle measurement equal, now we can write that they will be congruent. Okay, just the opposite thing we can correlate. If angles congruent, angle measurement will be equal. Just opposite thing now. If angle measurement equal, then angle congruency will be there. So angle POR equal to angle SOQ. Therefore, we can easily write that since the angle measurement equal, so therefore angle POR will be congruent to angle SOQ, and it proves our discongruency. Angle POR congruent to SOQ. So is this angle congruent to this angle? If this is so, yes. How? You have to show in this manner. If so, why? Why means you have to totally show that. Okay. So I think this question is clear. Okay. Moving on to one more question. Okay, so chapter 10 will be continued after this class. Okay, this is only the revision class we are doing to practice the congruency of triangles. Okay, coming to the next question. Here it is given PL line segment perpendicular. You all of you know this inverted T like sign. It is the perpendicular sign. I think all of you know what is the perpendicular sign. This. What is the sign for parallel lines to show two lines are parallel? Okay. So these are the two symbols. Don't forget. This is the perpendicular symbol and this is the parallel symbol. Okay. And what is the meaning of parallel and perpendicular clear to you? Okay. Let's see. If it is not clear also, let it be clear through this question. So line segment PL perpendicular on line segment OB. Okay, and line segment PM perpendicular on line segment OA. So what they are telling, PL perpendicular on OB, PL, which one? PL perpendicular on OB. What is the meaning of perpendicular? If you don't know the meaning of perpendicular, you will not be able to solve this question. So meaning of perpendicular line should be clear to you. What are perpendicular line? They are making 90-degree. Okay, one line is falling at the angle of 90-degree on another line. Okay, they are making 90-degree with each other. Okay, those are called perpendicular lines. So here which lines are perpendicular? PL and OB. PL and OB. So they are cutting each other at 90 degrees. So you know which symbol we use to denote the 90-degree angle. Okay, this type of representation is there. It always means the measurement of this angle is 90 degree. Same way, PM perpendicular on OA. PM perpendicular on OA. So this is also 90 degree. Okay, so from this sentence we have just got some idea that this two angle measurement is 90 degree. Such that PL equals to PM. Now which thing they are talking about equal? This PL, this length is equal to this length. PL equals to PM. And now the question is triangle PLO congruent to triangle PMO? PLO, which triangle? PLO, so this triangle, okay, this triangle is congruent to triangle PMO. Will they be congruent? So in this type of answer you will be thinking, if it is written is, this is congruent, so you will be writing only yes or you will be writing only no. But this is not the way to solve any question. Okay, so during exam if you write only yes or no, that will not work. You have to show, although the question is not asking that you have to show and all, it is not written, but you have to show that how, if this is congruent, how it is congruent, and if it is not congruent, why not congruent. So why or why not will be there always in this type of question. It is not only about yes or no. You have to show that. Although it is not written in the question, but you have to show. Okay, so okay, let us see what we are having. So first of all, we will be writing which two triangle we are considering. Okay, so considering triangle PLO and triangle PMO. Okay, we are considering these two triangle PLO and PMO. Okay, these two triangle. Now, so as you have told, what is given in the question, that part I am writing. So what the three things equal in them you can see. What are the corresponding parts you can see there in this two type of triangle? Okay, in triangle PLO, so you can easily see angle PLO, angle PLO. So this angle is equals to which angle in this triangle? PMO, equal to angle PMO. And what is the measure of both the angles? Because the reason is both are of 90-degree measurement. Angle PLO and angle PMO of the another triangle are equal. So this is already given in the question. Okay, because they are perpendicular to each other. Now, you can see one another thing given in the question, that PL equals to PM. Okay, because this is given in the question. PL, that length, is equals to PM length. Now what else you can see over here? What else? Because three criteria, if it is fulfilled, so by which three corresponding things we have to write to just get the criteria if it is congruent. So we have to write the three things first which are corresponding or which are equal in this two triangle. Okay, so 2, it is already given in the question. What is the next thing? So you have to identify that. So you see the figure. Okay, you see the figure and which another thing is equal in them, in this two triangle. Yes, it is OP. You can see, if you consider this two triangle, this triangle having one side OP, this triangle also having one side OP. So OP is common between them. So length of those sides will be equal. So OP of the triangle PLO, OP of the triangle PLO is equals to OP of the triangle PMO. Because reason is because they are common for both the triangles. Now you have to identify. Which criteria is applied over here. Is there any criteria applied over here? So you will be thinking this is common between them. Angle side. You will be thinking angle is there, side is there, side is there. So angle side. So is there any criteria called angle side? No. So it will not work. Now next, you will be thinking side angle. So is there any criteria called side angle? No. Now you see the next. Can you apply over here S criteria? So only two sides they are given, they are equal. This side and this side equal. Okay, this side of this triangle equals to this side. This side is common, so two sides are given, they are equal. But the third side not given, so we cannot apply S criteria. Now side angle side. So this is the angle and the two side we have to take on both the side of that angle. So this side, it is proved they are equal, but what about this side? It is not told these are equal, so we cannot apply SAS criteria. Now you think of angle side angle. So there we require two angles. So we do not know these two angles, this angle equals to this or not, this angle equals to this or not. Only we know one angle, about the one angle we know. Okay, so again we cannot apply that. Now coming to the next criteria, RHS, right angle hypotenuse side. So can you apply over here? Just think. Just you see the things and apply there. Okay. So this is the right angle. So RHS means right angle should be there. Okay. So right angle there. Okay. H. Now what is which one side is the hypotenuse for this triangle? So this is 90 degree. So side opposite to that, which one? This part, OP part. So OP is the hypotenuse of triangle PLO. Similarly, this is the right angle. So what is the hypotenuse for this PMO triangle? This one. So hypotenuse equal. So hypotenuse equal, we are having right angle. Okay. Hypotenuse equal, we are having right angle. And one another side also equal. Okay. So one another side also equal. See, right angle equal, hypotenuse is common, so for both the triangle hypotenuse equal, and one of the side out of this. So this side already given is equal to this side. So triangle PLO congruent to triangle. Now what I will write? I will write PMO. I will write OPM. Or I will write, although it is given in the question, you can see directly from the question, but we will try to find out what congruency order we will be writing over here. Okay, so although it is given in the question congruency with PMO, but we will try to write by ourselves. Okay, so you can easily see here angle L of this triangle is corresponding to angle M of that triangle. So wherever you have written second position, you have written L. So I have to write M for that, because L angle equals to M angle. Okay, so wherever second position you are writing L, so for that triangle M should be in the second position. Okay, now it is given PL equals to PM. So PL equals to PM. So LM position, PL and PM, it is containing L and M. So that position already fixed. Okay, so I have no option to write MP because M position already fixed. So I have no option to write P here. So you will be thinking PL is equals to PM. So PL can be written as PM also or MP also. Okay, but so I will write PM or MP. So M position already fixed in the second. Okay, so obviously I have to write P here. And what another letter left for that triangle, you can easily write, that is O is left. So it is congruent to triangle PMO, and you have to write the criteria. It is right angle hypotenuse side. Okay, RHS. I hope this question is clear. So yes, this triangle congruent to this triangle by RHS criteria. I hope this question is clear to you. So this congruency of triangle, you have to see the picture very carefully. Okay, you have to read that picture. If you can read that picture, you will get what are the things corresponding in two types of triangles, two types of angles, etc. Congruency means you have to observe that picture very carefully. Many things will be given in the question, but something will be missing, you have to find out from that figure. Okay, now moving on to another question. Okay, this one question. In this figure, AB parallel to CD. This AB is parallel to CD. So here one more, perpendicular you have understood. Now parallel. So I hope you know what are the things related to parallel lines. Now one thing given, AB equals to CD. How much is the length of AB? Equals to CD. Okay, you have to prove that AOB congruent to DOC. AOB triangle is congruent to DOC triangle. Now how you can prove that? It is only given in the question ABCD are parallel and equal. Think on this question. You can pause the video and think over this question. Okay. Okay, so we have to prove that they will be congruent. So let us consider first both the triangles. Considering triangle AOB and triangle DOC. Okay, after considering those two triangles, we will write down what we can write. So it is given AB equals to AB of this is equals to CD or DC of that. Okay, means these two are equal. Next, what you can write? You have to apply the concept of parallel lines. You can see parallel line here. You can see two lines are that joining that parallel lines. So just apply the concept. Two parallel lines are there. It is intersected by a transversal at two different points. So few things you have learned about corresponding angles, about alternate interior angles. Okay, try, you can apply over there or not. These are the two parallel lines. Okay, this diagram only I am just making like that. So I am just erasing the extension. Okay, now I am erasing this one and I am erasing this one. So figure is something like that. Okay, it is again joined by another line over here. So it is like that only figure. So these two parallel line we can use and this as a transversal. Similarly, if you just erase this line also, erase this line also, these two are parallel line, this is a transversal. So you have to just visualize that shape and you have to correlate what the things. You will be thinking parallel line and that there will be transversal will be look like this only. Always you will be thinking two parallel line intersected by a transversal at two different points will look like this only. No, it can have different look. It can be looking like just like a Z also. Okay, these two parallel line, this is a transversal. Again, this can be looking like this also. This two parallel line, this is a transversal. You can extend that. Okay, if you extend that, it will look like that figure. Okay, two parallel line intersection. So you have to just visualize the things. What you are saying, that can have a different shape, but concept may be the same. Okay, so apply the concept of parallel lines intersected by transversal. What we have learned, can you apply over there? So okay, you can see over here how many transversal. These two are parallel lines. How many transversal you can see? Two. This one BC and AD. So you first consider one transversal. Okay, I am considering AD. Now from the figure you will be thinking it is like a straight line. It is looking like a perpendicular line on this. So you will be thinking, you will be writing this is right 90 degree, this is also 90 degree. No, it is not given in the question that are perpendicular. So you cannot write, although if you see the figure with your eyes, it is looking like this is perpendicular on this. But is this so? No. In the question it is not told that the angle is 90 degree or they are perpendicular. So we cannot consider. It can be less than that also. It can be 89 degree also. Okay. So what we are seeing from the figure, directly we will not tell because it is not given in the question. It can be some degree less than the 90 degree also. Okay, So here you try to see the things. So I'm taking first AD as a transversal. So you know these two are called alternate interior angle. So if this is a transversal, if I'm taking this angle, okay, will be equal to this angle. So you just correlate with that figure. Alternate interior angle, isn't it? Okay, so you can easily write for AB or triangle, angle OAB. A should be in the middle because you are mentioning this angle. OAB equals to angle ODC. Why? That region should be there. Why you are telling? Because this is not given in the question. So you have to mention the reason also. Alternate interior angles. Okay. Similarly, now you take this as a transversal, BC, as a transversal to AB and CD parallel lines. So this angle will be equal to this angle, alternate interior angle. Okay, you just forget about this line. Now you just draw the another figure also if you are confusing like that. So you just erase this line. So it will treat as a alternate interior angle. So what we can write for this triangle, we have the angle ABO. So B angle, okay, B angle ABO or for this triangle is equal to angle DCO. The reason you have to write the same only in bracket alternate interior angles. Okay, so are you getting anything from this? You will be writing these two are straight lines, so this angle will be equal to this. Then you will be writing angle equal, here also angle equal. So you will be thinking you will apply angle criteria. Will that be right? No, there is no criteria called angle. Okay, so you cannot apply. So there is no need to prove that this angle equals to this angle. Okay, can you get what criteria you are getting from this? This angle equal to this side equals to this angle equals to this. So angle, so you can show with the symbol also, this side equals to this. So angle side angle, so here also angle side angle. So our triangle AOB, what given in the question, that only I am taking. AOB is congruent to triangle. Now try to write by yourself the name of that triangle, although it is given in the question, but try by yourself. So angle A, now A is representing which angle in this figure? Angle A is equal to angle D. You can see angle A is equals to angle D over here. So in A is written in the first, so D should be written in the first. Okay. Now angle B is represented by angle C of that figure. So in third position B, so in third position I have to write C. Okay, and what is left? You can easily write O is left. So you can write O in the second position. So triangle AOB congruent to triangle DOC by which criteria? Angle side angle. Okay, angle side angle. I hope this question is clear. But don't do another angle. You will prove if these two angles are equal to each other. This angle equal to this angle equal to this. So you will be telling this angle equal to this. Also by vertically opposite angle thing. So you will be thinking angle criteria. But that will not work here. So you have to use your mind. What criteria you can apply over here. Okay. So you can also just miss this true angle, and you will be writing this angle equal to this angle equals to this, and this side equals. So angle side, that also no criteria such exist. Okay, so you have to just analyze the figure. Okay, now few questions for you. So here are a few questions for you. You try at home. So first question, ABCD is the rectangle. This is the rectangle you can see. You have to prove ABD is congruent to triangle CBD, CDB. Okay, how it is congruent? So you have to apply the concept. Means what is a rectangle? If you know, you can easily do this question. Okay, second question. This is the figure given. You have to. This is oh point. So this is the figure given. You have to state the condition of congruency. Not only you have to state the condition or the criteria that by RHS or SSS or angle side angle side. Not only that, you have to show how that is coming. So fully you have to solve and show. Next, third question, it is already given XYZ congruent to triangle PQR. XYZ triangle is congruent to triangle PQR. It is already given, and these are the two triangles. So these values are given. This Y angle it is given 2A plus 35 degree. Z angle given 50 degree. This R angle is given B plus 10 degree. And Q angle is given A plus 60 degree. You have to find the value of A and B. Okay, so you have to use the concept of congruency, and from there you have to apply how to find out the value of A and B. So try these three questions and solve more and more questions on congruency of triangles. Practice it at home. Okay, so next day we will continue with the 10th chapter practical geometry, but at the same time we will be doing the revisions also. Okay, so bye bye.